Alright, we are going to open setup racing. It's only going to be a single split, so it could be kind of messy, but I mean, it can't be any worse than that fixed setup race we did at Hickory, so we'll see what happens. Gonna qualify, obviously, because don't want to get stuck behind people too slow, especially here, because South Boston gets an arrow, so we'll try to do the best we can, 110 laps, and hopefully keep it out of the wall. Let's go give this a run, because last time I was on track it was pitch black, and we're going to be starting out with a little bit of sun in the sky. Or at least light in the sky. So might make the track a little slicker. Got the qualifying set in right now. Q-tape. Q-tape and low fuel. But there's going to be a couple of people out qualifying us. I've seen people down in the 5s. And they may be in the 5s
Clear
now.
inside.
Trying to get off the track. Yeah, so we got some 6s. If I can get down into the 6 range, we should be able to start. Hopefully top 5. Got a viewer, Alexander, in here. And not sure, none of the other names are popping up in my head, so bro just said hi in the practice beforehand, so yeah, we'll see if we can survive 110. Sobo's fun, but it can get ugly. Quick refresh of paints and go to qualifying. So I can't overdrive this. I gotta be smart not to get the rear end stepping out and just try to do nice smooth first lap, and then we can try a little harder. The car does want to kick out a bit under braking, but I think it's got to be that way because this car tends to tighten up a lot over a run. May have been smart to tighten up the Q set, but ran out of time. Well, 14.9 is definitely not what we want. Looks like we're only going to get an 8, so that was a shit run. Very well could be at the back, because that's all the faster I can run in race trim, so not a good run. Let's go ahead and load up the changes I made to the race sets, base sets from OSR. Alright, looks like so far probably going to drop to 5th or 6th in this start. And we can make that work. It's going to be a little bit of patience here. And just try to keep your nose out of trouble. Obviously, biggest thing at Sobo. But we'll see what the 8, 10, 12, 13 can do. And I'm sure Alexander's going to beat us. Looks like the 10 and 12 are the only ones to go, other than the 1. So waiting on all of them. Hopefully we don't have to wait 3 minutes, but yeah, none of them are doing anything right now. Very annoying. No need for 5 minutes of qualifying on a 14-second track. Looks like the 10 has hit the button, so now it's just the 12 and the 1 we're waiting on. And should be getting some times coming in. Unless they're just sitting on track waiting. I have no idea what these guys are doing. Alright, so the 1 finally gets a lap in and beats us as expected. That drops us back to 5th. And now we gotta wait on the 12 to decide what he's gonna do. So, probably gonna be sitting here for the next minute and a half. And the 12 won't even end up doing a lap, but oh well, is what it is. We're starting 5th. That's fine. I mean, that's about where I was in practice overall pace, so just didn't hit the lap I needed there, and really it doesn't matter if I'm starting 4th or 5th. 5th's probably better because then we don't get shuffled back. Just gotta hope that we don't get ran over into 1. Fall into place, and if we got 2 tenths over the rest of the field, then we'll just kind of conserve our tires and hope something resets there. The 12 finally does some laps. Clearly he was waiting till the sun went down a little bit further so he could get a lot more grip out there. And it pays off. All right, so moving on to the race. Don't think I need to do anything else. We're a little short on fuel.
Line up on
I know that's not very smart to do. I actually added a gallon of fuel to this set. So we're at 11 gallons. And we're using 0.1 gallons of fuel every lap. So if you think about 110 laps, we should be right dead even. But we got these first 2 pace laps, and then 110 laps. But most likely we're going to be under caution very quickly and very often. So, probably could have got away with 10, probably even less than that. There's no need to risk it. Uncheck fuel, no tires are allowed. There are no resets, but we may be coming in to get damage fixed, so just want to make sure that we have all that ready. Got 25 incidents. That's 17 you got to drive through. And still waiting on some people to join the grid. 30 seconds.
You don't get any extra tire sets for this race, so let's be smart out there.
So, biggest thing, stay ahead of cars that are starting behind us and hope that we can just kind of save the tires up a bit. Then we might have a chance to get ourselves up into the top 4.
One to go, next time by.
Second place is driving way up ahead of the leader. That's going to cause the outside line to really get jammed up here on the start if he's got to back off. So we should easily be able to hold on to our position.
Post car is off, time to do your job.
Bad start by 4th place. Squeeze it into the corner here.
Car outside.
Give him lots of room.
Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Car
He
outside,
self-spins.
clear.
Okay.
The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file. Closed, pit road
We
is
nearly
closed.
got turned there by the 14.
Car.
But, yeah, we didn't touch the 5. I know that for sure. We were way down.
The pit road's open.
And the 7 is in the pits. Lots of people going in the pits right now. So it should be double file restarts, unfortunately. I was trying to give the 5 room to get in because I had no reason to pass him. We know he's quicker than us right now. But now we're going to be on the outside, which means 14 is going to be trying to throw it in there. And the 14 has a 300 iRating and is a Class C.
Pit road is closed.
If you're wondering why the video stops in about 2 minutes, it's because the 14 is going to wreck us. Hopefully I'm wrong.
One lap to green. Line up on the outside, 32.785. About to go green, stay focused. Post car is off.
Spun the tires.
You're in 4th position. 31.12.
Just slot in behind the 3 unless he doesn't get around us.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
And
clear. Car stop
okay.
down low. Caution. Yellow flag.
The one
they want you
and
in single file.
the other guy
Pit
wrecked,
road is
and
closed.
apparently they wrecked on the front stretch behind us. And
Catch up. 1 car. Catch up. 3
well, I thought
car.
going to the open would get us a little bit better race, but the 14 is wrecking and running into people under caution now, trying to get going. No idea. Everyone trying to win it on lap 7, apparently, of a 110 lap race. 5 is a lap down and should get the wave around. I mean, I really thought we were going to get a slightly cleaner race in open, but apparently not. Definitely didn't need 11 gallons. Probably could have got away with 5 gallons at this pace. At least we didn't get an incident there. Got a little scary.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
Car's getting
After
sent to the
5
back.
car.
Three cars way quicker than us, so not even gonna fight it too much here. we know we're quicker than the 9 and the 11 behind us.
One left to green. Line up on the inside. 32.305.
Alright,
About to go
let's
green.
try this
Stay focused.
again.
The pace car is off. Be ready. Green flag, green flag.
He gets a bad start. Just let him in.
Hey, you're back in third. Keep hustling. The yellow
And
flag is
we
out.
are
One
under
shoot in
caution.
single file. Pit road is closed right now. Catch up 3, car. Pit road is now open.
This is really, really stupid. There are some people in here that clearly cannot handle their cars. Or just have no idea how to drive within the confines around them.
Car
On the
5
start.
got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
Just don't go faster than the guy in front of you. Tends to avoid wrecks.
Catch up 3, car left us 5, car bike.
Could we have passed the 3 there? Yeah. What would that have got us? Starting on the outside front row? Being stuck on the high side is just... There's no need to even, you know, try to get anything that instant of the first lap. I don't understand why these little kids... Because it's got to be that. You know, I'm racing early enough in the day that all these little kids are just getting out of school and coming to do their daily wrecking. But, yeah, it's
Pit road is closed.
pretty poor right now. Looks like the 14 is out of the race, 5 laps down. Didn't see that one coming at all. But we'll give it another go. And yeah, at this pace, we only needed about 4 gallons of
One
fuel.
left to green. Line up on the inside. 34.3.
Maybe 6 gallons. Is what we've done so far. We're down to 10 gallons of fuel after 17 laps. See how try-hard everyone gets right here.
Get ready, going green.
I'm not even going to get up on the 1. It's pointless right now.
The pace car is off. Be ready. Green, green, green.
Let the 3 drop in. Just struggling on entry. Ease it in. Are we going to actually complete a lap? We did it.
15.591.
So yeah, at this point, I'm racing the 3.
15.1.
But there's no need to go try to make the pass right now. We'll just try to keep the tires nice and even. 4 cars coming back up here.
15.16. Low car up high. Car stopped up high.
And we're
The
back
yellow
under
flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed.
And apparently the 9 has given up. He just pulled in and quit.
Pit road's open.
This It's some pretty bad stuff. I mean, at least it's not us getting wrecked yet. So I think we'll just let the 4
got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
Let the 4 roll around the outside. Because he's definitely quicker than us.
Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
If he gets messages, I'm pretty sure I'm one of the few people on iRacing that has even disabled text chat because, yeah, I don't want to have to edit a video for someone saying something stupid. So I can still send messages, I just can't see any responses.
Pit road is closed right now.
But there's no need for us to fight the 4. He is so much quicker than us. Even though he's a 1,900 I-rated driver, he's quicker. So, just no need to get into that. Fall into 4th and
One to go.
let it play out because we've still got 85 laps to go.
About to go green, stay focused. The pace car is off, be ready. Green, green, green. 29.518.
Easy done. Not sure why the guy behind me tried to go all the way down on the apron. Wasn't like we were going that slow. He didn't even get to the inside of us, but as you can see, there was no way I was going to be able to hold him off, so we were only going to get dumped or have to let him pass and maybe get stuffed in the wall. So easiest solution right there, do it on the start. 3 is going to let him go. And we just got to kind of feel the car out, hope it doesn't get too tight. Going as slow as I'm going, it's probably going to make it a little tighter. So throw it in there a little bit, get some rotation on the right rear.
15.021.
15.0 is all we've done. We are really babying this thing around. Don't know if it'll pay off in the end. But we don't really need to go much faster. Although iRating does mean something in ability, in open races, you gotta kind of factor in the setup as well. So I'm not worried that we're getting beat by 2 people right around 2,000. That means nothing. Now, if I was getting beat by the 600 and the 800 I-rated guy, then I'd be a little worried. Got 5 cars on pit road. He's not had a good time since he self-spun. We're going to be starting on the outside here, but we're quicker than the 7, so we should be able to clear him off at 2. But 35 laps into this one, and 14.5 minutes into it. So far, not a good run. We'll have most of the field eliminated soon enough. There's already 3 people out of the race, so there might be 4 people out of the race if the 5 is done. Eventually, we'll get to the point where it's just the top 4 and a few people behind us.
The pit road is closed.
Looks like the 11 and the 5 are out, so we're down to 8 cars on track. Try to burn up some more fuel, because we're going to end up really heavy here. Yeah, not that it matters. These 3 ahead of me have been quicker all throughout practice.
1 to go, next time by. You're on the outside this time. 33.563.
But we'll try a little harder into 1. I have a little worried about the 3 getting loose on entry and sliding up into us, just because we've seen him have some issues getting into 1 on every start.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
But go hard enough that we can just slot in here, and we're good to go. Now we're probably going to have a fairly decent run to the end here, unless the 4 and the 1 get into each other. Keep scraping the wall. Just a little too tight. We got a bit loose there off the corner. Got 13 parked on the infield trying to get a caution or something.
15.146.
Need to dial the brakes back.
15.176.
That did a bit. Okay. Too big of a swing on it.
15.29.
Yeah, it looks like we're a 4th place car. Probably should be a 5th place car had the 5 not wrecked.
15.259.
We'll see if it comes back to us. I'm getting too tight already, which is ridiculous because it was way too loose in practice. And I just can't ever seem to get the balance of this car.
15.384.
We could end up a lap down by the end of this if we go the next 60 laps green.
15.3.
Bring it down on the apron and try to get some turn in it.
15.318.
Last lap on the Delta bar, just to see what line is going to be best for us. It's just, it is so tight through the center. And I even adjusted for that. We are all by ourselves out here. Very boring to watch. Love this track though, even though it's one that I've done 1,000 races at, it feels like, but it is such a good short track.
15.419.
Some of the faster cars, you can start working the middle line, getting it to come in. Not something I really see happening with this setup because I'm so tight. We have fallen off a lot.
15.374.
We're probably half a lap from going a lap down and probably half a second off.
15.475.
At least they're on entry.
15.37. Car outside. Clear high.
A little scary there.
15.554.
Oh, and I have forgotten to put everything up there on screen. Try to do that without wrecking. Don't know how I missed that, sorry. Yeah, it looks like 15.3 is about all we can get out of it when we push it. We might hit a 15.2 here, but just if we do.
15.344.
Yeah, so don't have the speed.
15.339.
Good news is we're still not half a lap down, but we're getting close.
15.409.
Car's starting to handle better, getting what I need for a feel. Everyone left is getting out of the way good. Although he could have backed it off a little more on entry there so that we didn't both have to slow down on the corner exit.
15.535.
6 seconds ahead. And it looks like they're battling for the lead, so maybe they will slow each other down a bit so that they can't catch me, and then we get a late caution, and maybe I can fight back. Now they're still pulling away. They're probably still 15 O's, 15 2's.
15.431.
Well, sadly, this has been yellows or very boring, empty track driving. At least I'm not getting wrecked, but I'd like to provide some entertainment. Just how it goes sometimes. It's going to be more entertaining than whatever the hell happens in NIS as I putt around trying not to get DQ'd from off tracks or spin out at 30 miles an hour because the car has no grip. The leader's now popping up 7 seconds behind. At least I'm not going to get lapped under green.
15.605.
Unless we have something really weird happen.
Car outside. Clear high.
Nearly turned down on corner exit there. Good news is we're about to lap the car behind us, so bad news is we're nowhere even close to the next car in front of us. We're just in a class of our own. Sadly, it is mid-pack.
Slow car download.
3 car has spun. He might be able to get back to us. 2.5 seconds behind.
Keep hustling. Car outside.
But if he's burnt up his right rear, might have trouble getting going. 2.6 seconds. I mean, I can just stomp on the gas off the corner, so we definitely have the grip. But he's got speed on us. We're just too tight. Might have been contact from
15.48.
because one car now is ahead of us and only 4.7 seconds off, so no idea what the hell happened.
15.4.
Dial brakes back a bit more. Trying to get the right rear a little hotter, just so we can get some turn. Now that we've got to try to hold off the 3. It's 1.7 seconds behind us now, so He is flying.
15.489.
It's just center of the corner. We're so tight. Let's try a little higher line.
15.493.
Looks like the 3 was at least in 3 and 4 running a little higher, but that definitely didn't do it for us. Yeah, he's just flying. We're gonna have nothing for him. Just gotta hope he has another issue. We're gonna get slowed down here a bit.
Outside, 15.509. Outside is clear. Outside. Clear.
Eight helps us out a tiny bit there, but too many laps left and he's so much quicker. He's kind of diamonding the corner, but I'm going to make him pass me. Who knows? Maybe we can hold him off for 14 laps. Doubtful. He's just way too quick. He's going to get a run off the corner easy. Or instantly dump us. One of the two. No, he gets a run off the corner. Nope. He slid it. And
clear inside.
Dives it in there. Much quicker, but still trying to dive bomb instead of just passing off the corner. All he's got to do is back up his corner and he passes us off the corner easy. But it seems like most of these people can't change up what they do. Could have had it there, doesn't.
Got 10 laps to go.
If he just runs in a little higher and cuts down, but instead he's just gonna run into us and screw himself over more. It's like, set up the pass. You can't drive through a car, so set it up. Like, right there, he's so much quicker. All he's got to do is back up his corner a tiny bit. And I'm glad I fought for that, because now we are starting third. Nope, never mind. Are we starting first? That was the leader. Might be starting second.
Pit road is now open.
Yeah, we'll be starting outside front row, so it's done now. And what do you want me to do, dude? I can't go past the 12. What the hell are you hitting me for? Alright, so the 4 car got wrecked while leading. Looks like he's in the pits, or at least 1 lap down. We need to cool off our tires a bit here and try to get a good start. Luck into a second place, but very doubtful now that the 3 is going to have the inside open. Unfortunately, I don't believe we're going to get single file restarts.
Faster, 7 car. Pit road is closed. Faster, 3 car.
One scenario I can see is the 3 dumping the 1 into 1, and then we win this thing.
Time by 32.911. Line up on the outside. You've got 2 laps to go.
Got to get a good start here and not get dumped. It's gonna be a 1-lap shootout, so no cautions coming out.
Going green. White flag, 1 more lap to go. The pace car is off, be ready. Green flag, green flag. Pit road's open, 29.916. You're in 2nd position right now. The next car's the leader.
And luckily we got a decent start there. I just tried to shift up into 5th for no reason. And P2 as the number 2. Did not deserve it at all, but
great job. You did really well.
Yeah, that was something. I'll have to go watch what happened between the leaders. I don't think the 1 was even near. Oh, that's what happened. The 4. Yeah, was it the 4? Yeah, the 4's monitor TV shut off. People that race on TVs, that is the worst possible idea unless you got a decent refresh rate. You're only slowing yourself down. But let's check out everything that happened there. Good job to Alexander for winning. Yeah, we gave the 5 a ton of room. He just self-spun it there. I was worried that maybe it was prediction code, and then everyone comes flying in. And the 14 checks up because the 3 got loose there, and then the 14 sideways across the field. It's not bringing out a yellow yet, even though there's 3 cars sitting on the front stretch, 4 cars. And then the 1 kind of puts his nose in a wrong spot and then comes up and hits the guy again after that. I'm not sure what he was doing there, but we shouldn't have been racing at that point since there was everything going on. The 14 self-spins under caution. And then I'm pretty sure they drive up into someone here. Yep. Run into the 12, and then they keep hitting the 12, and who the hell knows? You can't. I mean, yeah. I don't even know what to say about that car. And the 10 is going to run straight into the back of the 5. What are we looking at here? Maybe the black and blue car was difficult to see because it's sort of night out. We get going again, but not really, and the 4 dumps the 13. I mean, 13's got the corner. Alright, 13 kind of came down there too. Looked like he was going to stay high. And the 5 dumps the 10 after the 10 had ran into him under yellow, so who the hell knows what's going on with those guys. And then the 10 is pitching it into the corner, and this is not the dirt version of South Boston, and pulls down in front of the leaders. 13 is going to hit the wall on exit here. Nope, I don't know what we were seeing there. 11 comes up and gets the 8, and the 8 is into the wall, and the 11's into the 5, and the 13, and now the 13 self-spinning, but I thought he was going to save it. Then 3 wall scrape. 12 little wall scrape. That's where more damage came for the 1. And more damage from just getting on the gas too hard. The 4 gets under him. 1's in the wall. And then... Alright, so he's in the wall. He finally gets it off the wall, but turns down and catches the 3, and then that gets the 3 sideways, and then the 3 spins, and that's why he ends up behind me. A little bit of prediction code involved in that too. And 7's gonna get the wall. 7's gonna get the wall. And the 4 monitor dies. No. That wasn't the point yet. 12 just came off the corner really slow. And then here's where the 4's monitor dies. So yeah, this 8's got to be like, what the hell's this leader doing? I think at that point you got to just turn it left. Unfortunately, they're sitting backwards, the 7's involved in it, and the 4 loses out on what was probably going to be a very easy win for him. And now they're playing bumper cars. Been seeing this often. I think they both try to go after we. Yep. And the 8 finally just says, alright, screw it. It looks like the 4 gives up as well. That's it. So, let's take a look at the results. It got interesting at the end. I didn't think it was going to, but a bunch of stuff happened there. Shit, I was on the wrong capture, so hopefully it didn't have issues. 24 iRating, 58 safety rating. Way off pace. Did not deserve the 2nd place, but we get it. And we do it with 0 incidents while everyone else in the field has over 10. Oh wait, except for the 3. Somehow the 3 didn't get a 2x or a 4x there. That's crazy. So, yeah. Could have easily got dumped by the 3 there at the end. Luckily he didn't, so... he's got to work on setting up his passes. He was so much quicker than us that he should have been past us during that little run that we were trying to hold him off. He just needed to back up that corner and get that exit off the corner. But since he was getting us 3/4 of the way out of the corner, he had to slow up because there was nowhere to go. So you just gotta take that, learn, and go, okay, if I go a little higher here and cut down, then I can get under him as he's pushing up. But people just don't really change up their lines, and either are too afraid to do so or just don't understand how. But we get a 2nd place out of it. That was a weird one. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.